Hi guys, it's Melita here from melitabloomer.com. It's been such a long time since I shared any videos here, but I'm super excited for this one. I've just completed Fei-Fan Balzer's Junque Journal class, and this is the end result. It's not the neatest journal around, because I'm very new to the concept of bookbinding, but it's pretty good. It's holding together and I'm really happy with it. I've tried to include a lot of goodies from my artsy friends in amongst the journal and also on the covers. These aqua strips here are jelly prints from my good friend Karen, and these black and white strips here are from my good friend Nat. I really like including stuff from my friends and my pen pals. It just, I don't know, makes me happy. Okay, so that's the front. Now this is the front end paper, I guess you'd call it. This gigantic crab which I've had in my stash for such a long time now, and it came from a good pen pal of mine, Kathleen, and as soon as she sent it I knew what I wanted to do with it, so I was dying for class to start. I will admit that when I put this final piece in to connect the signatures to the covers, I was a little concerned at how well it was going to stick, but it seems to be holding up at this point anyway. Okay, so first signature, just got some scrapbook paper, more scrap paper, some underpapers that are always very inky and messy from my desk. File folders, I've got a lot of file folders through here because I just love the random shape that it creates, something a bit different. Pages from a magazine, some more scrap paper, I'm tongue-tied. Tag, which is actually from Nat, it's the other side of the tag you can see there. That was part of a collage swap that we did. This here is a vintage atlas that belonged to my grandfather. That was fairly thin paper, so I've doubled it over with a bit of matte medium just to strengthen it up a bit. And also I really love that there's a face in here because faces are not my thing, really not very good at them. So I thought I might cheat a little bit and just paint over the top of it and embellish it a bit. More of the map, file folder again, scrap paper and a bingo card, I believe it was from 7 Gypsies ephemera set. More scrap paper, got quite a few tags down here that jelly print experiments. What have we got here? That's another jelly print, some vintage sheet music, which again was very thin, so I've doubled that over. And this is a gap here, obviously, where the first signature meets the next one. I'll probably tape that as I get further along, but for now I'm just going to leave it and see how I go. More jelly print pieces, some watercolour paper there. Jelly print that was on fairly thin paper, so I've doubled that over. The other side of a file folder, more from a magazine, and again I think I'll cheat and paint over that. Bit of a calendar there. Again, more calendar, that's the centre of the signature. Another file folder, just testing out some sprays. What's this one? Watercolour paper, some little scraps of deli print, that was also from Nat, that blue there. More file folders. This was just a funky sized page, definitely a lot smaller than the others, but that's a jelly print from Nat that I doubled up to make it stronger, and of course tags down the side. More underpapers and sheet music. This one I didn't double up and I'm already regretting it. Scrapbook paper. This here was from the Melbourne Art Fair that I attended in August, I think it was. Horrible memory. And I collected quite a few of the little pamphlets and brochures, so that's that one. I need to add a bit more tape there. Scrapbook paper, an envelope. This was an odd cutout that was already in the page, so I took a leaf out of Julie's book and just left it there. More underpapers and jelly prints. And again, underpaper, jelly prints. Scrapbook paper, that's Leave It's Project Life. More file folders, again another rather large gap, but I'll fix that as I go along. More atlas, more jelly prints. See, this was a jelly print here and it was quite thin, but I didn't want to fold it over, so I've just strengthened it by adding a little bit of jelly paper to the back. More file folders. This is a printout from a Robin Marie Smith class. Bit of scrapbook paper on the side there. Calendar. Yeah, you can see here I marked up and I put this signature in upside down, but I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to embrace it, and hopefully I'll be having a topsy-turvy week when it comes time to do this page, and I'll just work with it. File folders, scrapbook paper, just some random jelly prints. That one there's from Nat. I think that's just my own mess. Watercolour paper. It's a jelly print here from Jamie, another good friend of mine. Again, this is from the Melbourne Art Fair, another brochure that I've taken. More jelly prints and scrapbook paper. bit more of a deli print, just a random scrap that I decided to pop in there. File folders again. More jelly prints. You can see my favourite thing at the moment, can't you? More deli print from Nat. That was just testing out a stamp that I carved. Still very new to that, but loving it already. Scrapbook paper. More file folders. Scrapbook paper again. This is a big piece here from Seven Gypsies ephemera set. Tag from Seven Gypsies also. And that is the back folder. Oh, excuse me. The back of a folder from the art fair that I picked up. Oh, and my back pages are stuck together. It's a bit more of a jelly print there. And this is my final end paper, which is just a couple of jelly prints stuck together. And then we get to the back cover. And this is, again, this strip here of the black and white deli paper is from Nat. These flowers here are from Jamie. This doily piece here is also from Nat. So I really like being able to include things from my friends in my journal because my journal is a big part of my life and so are my friends. But anyway, if you're considering taking Julie's junk journal class, I highly recommend it. I've never been able to bookbind before, it's never worked, but her instructions are so clear, so easy to follow, even I could do it. So highly recommend it. Her style is great to learn from. She's got such humour and she's just so entertaining to learn from. So I definitely recommend it. And I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you give it a go yourself. See you later.